Here we are back. We are in the middle of game 1, turn 3. Karma set versus Gem. Always be gaming Targon versus Crowstorm always wins. We're seeing a pretty slow start to Crowstorm always wins right now. Basically, always be gaming Target has just so much removal right now, but they have a Petricite charger or 2 Petricite chargers on board, so they are going to be hard to deal with. They have to be bounced. They can't be damaged by spells. What do you think of this position, Spider Mansion?
Yeah, I'm struggling to see what we can do here. Here we go. Yeah, it's really looking tough from ABG's perspective. Like, we're really, from Crowstorm's side, we're really just getting a lot of units down on the board. The best we can really do is capsize here, which is going to be pretty strong against this this Ancient Yeti back to hand. But after that, we only have one more removal spell in the form of this tag out.
So we see Ancient Yeti come down with a challenger just to be able to prep for this to remove this Karma now, and also set as well. But we see on the side of always be gaming Targon, they still have no units. They only have the Karma. It's like we're never playing this Karma on curve right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be disastrous to play it into this.
We're burning 2 spells here just to take off this Ancient Yeti. We have to slow down this damage here.
Yep.
I don't know. This hand's looking kind of rough, honestly.
Yeah, it's a very slow hand here, but if we can get to turn 10, we're off to the races. We have double place your bets and a Karma. So we just have to get to that turn 10.
Yeah. Still nothing for always be gaming Targon. Just drawing top decking an Ionian Telstones. We have stall tools, but not much that's going to be done against these Petricite chargers.
No, it's looking really tough.
We only have tag out as an option right now. I mean, you can pull Gruesome Theater from Ionian Telstones, but is that something we really want to be looking for right now?
Not particularly. We could also capsize one of these. Again, make the next unit cost more. But I think right now we're like what happened here. We were content to pass. This Mage Seeker Jr. coming down is pretty bad for ABG Targon here. These Telstones are now useless. We have a 3 mana coin in hand.
Yeah, this is extremely rough, and now we're seeing the Karma drop down, and honestly, I would not be upset to see a Concerted Strike pop out right now.
No, I have to agree here. We know that ABG Targon has the Deny in hand to blow that out, but I think playing it here is certainly worthwhile.
Ooh, and we have an Ancient Yeti with Tough available to us. And what keyword does Ionia Piltover hate the most at Spider Mansion?
That would be Tough.
Exactly. So this is just even putting ABG Targon deeper in the hole right now. It's so rough.
They're really just stacking units, stacking the board here. It's really not easy for ABG to stay in this game.
Yeah.
So here we see the capsize come out. We won't get the value off of the second half here, but it will remove that Ancient Yeti.
So just a fill in for you people that are new to Aegis. This is the collaborative set. So basically not every person, 3 people of each team are basically sitting in a call together, streaming this match to each other, and they are doing what's called a backseating set. So basically all 3 people are making decisions at the same time, and as you can see, this especially in a normal Karma set matchup, there's a lot of decisions to be made. So a lot of these 3 people are also like talking out each line individually, and it just eats up a lot of time. This collaborative set will eat up a lot of time because it can be helpful to have these people, these voices in your head basically helping you out, or it can also be bad because you have too many cooks in the kitchen trying to figure out what the right line is.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen these sets go all the way to time before because you have so many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. Crowstorm always wins, deciding to develop the blocking Badger Bear. I don't see a reason why you're not going to just, honestly, just kind of keep going wide. Like, we see that always beginning Targon has still yet to provide an answer to, like, any of our real cards right now.
Yep.
And I imagine we're going to see a Karma block come in too.
Yeah, I think if you're... Yeah, we're blocking on the Mage Seeker Jr. I'm curious about this. I would expect this comes with a recall with the tag out here. But we could just want to get rid of this Mage Seeker Jr. badly enough that we just let this happen. I don't know that I particularly care for that line because we don't have any other actions available to us.
Oh man!
But we do end up taking it.
And Crowstorm always wins. Absolutely loves just taking that resolve into 10 damage to face. We are gonna see a place your bets come out to draw a smooth mixologist, hoping to kind of stabilize this game out a little bit here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, Spider Mansion.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best draws we could have seen, probably even better than the second Karma right now. We still have 2 turns to find second Karma. This is finally developing a real unit and one that heals us. We still have 2 turns to draw into that second Karma. I'm sure we'll find it in time. Given that we have second place your bets, that does kind of slow our comboing down. This concussive palm also a huge draw here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Always Be Gaming takes this turn. We probably want to keep Flow active so that we can have this recall spell alive. But to do that, we are kind of preemptively casting something.
Yeah, just I think Crowstorm is honestly in a really favorable position right now. Like, I'm okay with just like, yeah, our Ancient Yeti's been balanced already, but I'm okay with just replaying this Ancient Yeti over and over again. If you want to bounce it, by all means, go right ahead. I'm just gonna discount this. I'm just gonna keep discounting this Elder Dragon that's in my hand right now and just turbo level this.
Yeah, absolutely. Other things we can see, I could see one of these strike spells coming out. Just clean up this unit on board. There's only 1 left.
We see Enraged Fire Spitter coming out with Chemtech Blight or Oceanic Will. It's obviously going to be Chemtech Blight, right?
Yeah, I see no reason to take the Oceanic Will.
Like, it's only healing 1 unit, and I don't care to waste a boon on just to heal a unit too.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
So we see Always Be Gaming Target trying to figure out what they want to do here. They want to bounce this Enraged Fire Spitter back to hand. They want to let this resolve, and they are going to just let it resolve here. Like, the good news is we have a little bit of time to kind of just stall out a bit. We do have a scrap. I can't remember what this card is.
The Jury Rig.
The Jury Rig. Thank you.
Yes.
We have a Jury Rig in hand just to be able to generate a 1/1 blocker here. We have tag outs. We have options to kind of just stabilize this 1 or 2 more turns here.
Yeah, absolutely. We should be able to survive to turn 10. It's just a matter of once we hit our turn 10, are we doing things?
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah. Here, though, I definitely think we don't want to be, wasting our turn. And I like this this draw and heal. I think this was probably a good call, a good preemptive call. And then we just play the coin, I think, just to get it out of hand, so we have hand space.
Yeah, because we're burning a card after.
Yes, otherwise we would have been burning a card.
But I would have been okay with keeping the coin and just playing the jury rig right now, right?
The thing of playing the coin is it does keep up deny mana.
That is fair, but I don't think like we're really worried about anything to deny at this point in time. Like we're always saving deny just to save our set, just to save our karma. Like I don't think we're really worrying about it about anything to deny, whether we're going to strike our 3-2 mixologist or our 1-1 jury rig.
Mostly fair. I think. Well, here we'll probably notify this.
Yes.
I think we want to keep this alive. So that we can block next turn. We'll probably also recall it and ghost block, I would suspect, so that we can replay it and get some more heal and some more coin.
Yeah, I 100% agree with this, and that's the line that they are going to end up taking here. It's kind of just biting, like ABG Target is just kind of biding time playing Goldfish right now.
Yeah. They just have to hope to find their karma.
Like they need to, I think they really need to get, like they need to dump some of this hand right now just so we can place our bets.
Yeah, agreed. Which I think we'll certainly be able to here. We'll probably play a recall, probably play a stun, probably play a jury rig.
We see another Ancient Yeti come out, getting Oceanic Whale and Tough once again. Will this Ancient Yeti get bounced once more, Spider Mansion? I think you kind of have to, honestly.
I think at some point this turn it will. It may just get stunned though.
No, I think like honestly, like this deck is allergic to Tough keyword. I think like you're kind of so we are gonna just stun it, but I think the correct move is to honestly just bounce it.
I do like the stun on the stack. I think we could have also stunned the Challenger unit instead. I think this Ancient Yeti will eventually get bounced, but I don't know that it needs to be this turn. I like doing the stun with the card on the stack. And here we can do the exact same thing. Stun it on the stack. No overwhelm. Now we have 3 blockers to 4 attackers. We're staying pretty wide. We'll get a 4th blocker in, and we can recall the Smooth Mixologist as well to get some extra healing.
Yes. I think that's a line that we're going to have to take here. Like, honestly, I even think we might see Jury Rig pop out here. No, we're not.
No, we're just saying okay. Did we get timer there?
No.
Interesting.
That was basically a swift block and pass. Setting up for another Smooth Mixologist, something that's nice to see, but it's not what we want to see right now. It doesn't help us in our position right now.
No, we're really too far behind for this to be a useful top deck right now.
I would not be surprised if I see Elder Dragon come down right now.
I think that's probably a very strong play.
Like if this Elder Dragon comes down right now, like we're gonna see 6 boons come on here, reducing Elder Dragon to 1. If it gets bounced, it's just gonna get replayed again this turn.
True. On the other hand, we're offering the pass. I don't hate offering the pass because, like, given the board state, there's really nothing we're afraid of.
Yeah.
To stop just an open attack right now.
Like, we're kind of at a state where we can just literally keep replaying these Elder Dragons.
Yeah.
Like, always ABG Targon, they have so much bounce potential for this Elder Dragon, but it doesn't really matter. You're gonna spend mana to bounce this, but okay, I'm just gonna keep playing this Elder Dragon for a really, really cheap cost. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, and there's only so many recall spells in deck.
Ooh, and we finally find a set.
Yeah, and they didn't play. They passed on all 10 mana, instead opting to just go to the next turn and open attacking.
You see Smooth Mixologist get pulled off to the side by the Enraged Fire Spitter. Going to be brought back as another 6/1 Deathless, because it has Deathless in with Challenger. Going to see a tag out just coming out just to push only 7 damage here. But we do have Shielded Durand available to us to be able to buff up one of these Petrocite Chargers just to get back to lethal. But it's not going to really matter, Spider Mansion, because we have 2 more recall spells in hand.
Yeah, I mean, we can prevent lethal here. But, after that, it's a little bit of a then what? We're still very behind. We can develop this set. But, we've got set protected. But we don't have Karma. And it's going to be hard to prevent Crowstorm from pushing lethal still.
Yeah,
for the next few turns.
Like, we're in a non-favorable spot right now.
Yeah. And Crowstorm can freely just develop this Elder Dragon now.
Yeah. I'm still shocked that we didn't even play it last turn, because I think if we played it last turn, like, we're kind of getting pretty close to Elder Dragon flipping, I believe.
Yeah, and I believe there was just no way to prevent lethal if Elder Dragon came down last turn.
And we see the set come down, flipped now, but we're still not going to generate a showstopper this turn, I don't think. Oh, we are!
Showstopper is generated, however, there's no saving this this set from the Concerted Strike in hand.
Yeah, we see that Elder Dragon is only 43 out of 75, but still, like, I'm just so confused why we're still not playing this, like, Elder Dragon. Like, it's free. I mean, yeah. I understand now, because now that we're playing around a set, but, like, still. Like,
this is interesting. By using the tag out, the second tag out off, like, defensively, we didn't have it available to save our set here.
Yeah, and that's really gonna put a damper on things.
Yeah, I think that's going to basically just spell the end here for us.
Not.
There might be a couple outs we can heal. We can remove Formidable from this 0/1 if we really want, or we could remove keywords from the Elder Dragon. But I don't really know. I think at this point, it's just stalling out the inevitable.
Yeah. We see Deathless go on to sign in a huge keyword just because it's going to be able to proc its ability once again right after it gets revived. Aftershock coming down on one of the blocking Badger Bears is just going to remove it off the board. And we see refreshments coming back up to bring us back up to 5 HP. It's still not going to be enough to basically survive here, but the set might help out a little bit.
Even then, we've got this Morgana in hand too. We can curse something. This is looking really, really scary.
Yeah. We see Impact being chosen for this Ancient Yeti now. This Morgana gonna come down flipped now onto this set. But even though we see this...
We don't have enough mana to prevent lethal here, I don't believe.
No, we're 100% dead. We are playing this for 4 mana just to be able to play with this set again. We're bouncing this Morgana back to hand, and we have a jury rig that is available to us for 1. We are not bouncing this Morgana. Oh no, we generated for Showstopper, so actually we are still alive here.
Wow. Yeah, in fact, this kind of shuts down like a good attacks here. Like, you still take it because like some of these blocks are really, really bad, but like, and pushing this 2 damage is probably worthwhile, but.
Always be gaming Targon at the mercy of a shielded Durand at this point right now, but it doesn't matter because we have the caster vision and see that Crowstorm Always Wins does not have it, so they are going to take the greedy line and go down to 2 HP.
Yeah, I think that's probably, correct. Like, a Shield of Durand does spell lethal. So we aren't going to be able to generate a Showstopper here. But that also means because we're not going to be able to activate... We're also not going to be able to activate Flow, which means we won't be able to get a Dragonling either.
We are able to activate Flow if we wanted to.
We have to... In order to activate Flow, we would have to preemptively recall. Which isn't ideal, but it does generate us a Dragonling, so it may be worthwhile.
Crowstorm Always Wins, trying to bait out some more options here for Always Be Gaming Targon. They're running low on gas in the tank, while Crowstorm Always Wins still has 6 cards available in hand.
Yeah, and if we use this recall spell proactively, that is free reign for Crowstorm to develop this Elder Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, come on,
but
man.
But here, tap down to 3 mana, we probably just recall now.
I just want to see Elder Dragon get played, man. I love Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
Like, we're so close to flipping this Elder Dragon right now. We're at 56 out of 75. It's basically going to flip on the open here.
We are denying the Elder Dragon boon just to get the Dragonling. I like this line.
I don't like this line at all. I mean, we have no choice. We kind of have to.
I prefer it to using the recall spell, I should say.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one.
We are in quite a desperate position. A second Eye of the Dragon is really not going to do it.
Come on, Crowstorm Always Wins. Just play the Elder Dragon. Just let us see it. Let us see the Elder flip, please.
It cannot be stopped.
Okay. We're waiting. That is a really greedy pass. I know we have bounce, but that's a really greedy pass, I think.
Yeah, I think we probably needed to develop. I would expect to see the Mahira here. Although we have free reign to play all of these curses out, so it probably doesn't matter.
Oh my... They're tapping under Elder. Come on, man.
I think this is enough to survive this turn again.
Depends on where we pull this, It depends on where we pull. Actually, no, we just lose on the stack here. Unless we bounce this Morgana right now. But that bird...
we also didn't play the curse, so we just lose.
Yeah. We could have lived if we bounced the Morgana, but... Yeah, we're just like accepting our fate at this point.
Could we have? No, right? No, they're 5. They would have been 5 wide. We only had 4 blockers. There was no winning, and there was no surviving.
I think they had one more turn in them if they were able to. If they were able to, what's the word I'm looking for? If they were able to, if they played the curse and bounced the Morgana back to hand, they live one more turn.
Right. Yeah. It's depending on block order, perhaps.
Yeah. So we are going to see the Scargrounds deck next.
Yeah, interested to see what we decide to play into Scargrounds. We are sticking with Karma Set here. That makes sense. We have our Landmark Destruction available to us.
Yeah,
we see no Scargrounds in the opening hand, but we do see the Crimson Banquet Hall.
Yeah, I really like keeping this Portal Pioneer right now, just to be able to kind of get rid of either Banquet Hall or Scargrounds.
Yeah, agreed. And we also draw into a more landmark removal with the Aftershock here. We can hold back the Portal Pioneer if we'd like, or we can just develop it up front, let our opponent know, hey, I can blow up your landmark. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, we're going to see that happen right now.
Yep. And Crowstorm confused by this line.
What do you mean you're blowing up my banquet hall? How dare you blow up half of my deck?
Absolutely, you know, how dare you indeed.
Oh man, it's been forever since I've casted Scargrounds. I barely remember half of these cards. This is Crimson Curator, right?
Yes, this is the card that when damaged, it creates another Crimson unit. When it survives damage, it creates another Crimson unit.
I remember what they do, I just don't remember the names because I rarely see them. But we are going to see Crimson Curator get thrown under a bus now with this swing. It's still going to generate us 1 more unit.
And I believe that's a second Crimson Disciple in hand.
You are correct, that is a second Crimson Disciple in hand. And we see a Spirits Unleashed come out now. I would not be surprised us slamming this right now.
I actually expect us to play these 2 Crimson Disciples first, so that we can get some burn in when we play this this Spirits Unleashed.
I mean, that is fair. Always Be Gaming Targon not having the greatest hand, but it's not the worst. I've seen.
Oh, and we play the Braum instead.
I mean, Braum's always a safe, like, non-committal play, right? Like, if they bounce the Braum, then we're okay with that. Like, you're bouncing a 0/6.
Yeah. Curious to see whether we get a set down this turn or the Sunken Temple. This deck, I don't believe, runs Landmark Destruction. So the Sunken Temple's pretty safe here.
Always Be Gaming Targon rolled away that tag out and just to draw it back. I don't think they're really happy about seeing that again right now.
No, I'd have to agree. But depending on, you know, like I said, depending on what Crowstorm plays here, they may just develop this this Sunken Temple. Yeah, I don't think we're that afraid of a 1/6 and a 4/4 coming in. I think we're happy to develop this this Sunken Temple here.
So we are on landmark removal on Crowstorm. They run They run 1 Scorched Earth.
Wow. Okay. So they could blow it up, but they don't have the mana for it this turn.
Exactly.
So we're content to develop this out and just start drawing a bunch of cards.
Yeah, like this Sunken Temple's now actually just going to generate us a lot more value. Kind of shuffle our hand again.
Yep. And we can even get the set out, but we see the Sunken Temple, but we drew Nopify, not the Sunken Temple, the Scorched Earth, but we drew Nopify this turn.
That's absolutely
might rip
massive.
It, but it will be blown out, and there will be no more landmark destruction.
Yeah, this has become a really awkward position for Crowstorm always wins.
That's true, but if they, they don't know what's in the hand. If they wait till next turn, we may not get this Notify back.
Always be gaming Targon, looking to play Miriam just to roll another Miriam back. Oh, wait, was that tag out that we rolled in? Or I missed.
Yeah, we rolled in the tag out. I probably would have actually rolled away the Karma. I guess it doesn't particularly matter. But, the Karma we already know is unplayable this turn.
Yes.
No reason to keep it in hand.
I mean, rolling away tag out seems fine to me, just to be able to or lower it to a 3-cost tag out for enemy units instead.
Yeah, particularly make a difference what we roll back at that point. But I like playing the Miriam. Take some patience, bait out any cards in hand. We are going to see the Scorched Earth come down, and we are going to see it get blown out. Yeah,
once Always Be Gaming Targon sees this one of get removed off the board, they have the kind of the green light to kind of run away with this entire game now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be tough for Crowstorm to stay in this game from here on out. They do have a lot of burn potential on the board and in hand between this Bone Scryer and these 2 Crimson Disciples. But I don't know how long these Crimson Disciples will be able to stay alive.
Yeah, and I'm very surprised we didn't play one of them right now.
I'd have to agree. We also see Vladimir come into hand, which is quite nice. We also drew the deny for Vladimir's skill, which might be useful.
It's going to be extremely useful here.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I could see Crowstorm going in for Crimson Disciple into Vladimir, which I would expect to be met by Deny and Facebreaker. That said, we may not bother with the Facebreaker. We may develop this this Eye of the Dragon this turn.
I can't wait.
Get some lifesteal on the board. But, we are perfectly content to just pass right here as well.
And we see that this game has been going on pretty slow, that this Brom's not even close to leveling it up, and this Brom has been on here for at least a good 3 or 4 turns now.
Yeah. We are also at 15 minutes left in match. Yeah. And this is only game 2.
The joys of Karma set.
Karma set, and in the collab set, in fact.
Yes, Karma set always in the collab set. Like I said, Karma set, you got too many cooks in the kitchen, you're gonna burn a lot of time, and we see that only the set is at 23 out of 40 mana now. Still nowhere close to being flipped. I feel like we've been in this game for at least another 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. I am expecting to see this Vladimir come down. It will only be dealing, 4 damage?
Yes, 4.
To a unit?
Yes, you're correct.
So it probably, it will probably, and we're only doing 3. But I do expect, we could, instead of denying, we may recall this Eye of the Dragon.
I think, do we have anything else to really worry about in the deck? We have 2 more copies. We have 2 more copies of Spirits Unleashed. We have Ornalanche.
Yeah, I also don't hate just saying okay and stunning the board.
Yeah, I don't either.
This also basically shuts off attacks.
Yeah, Always Be Gaming Targon just kind of they're in a really favorable position right now, honestly.
Always Be Gaming Targon?
Yeah.
I think isn't Always Be Gaming Targon in a pretty dominant position?
Yeah, favorable, dominant, same thing. What's the difference?
They're opposites.
They're not opposites. They're like the same thing. Potato, potato. Favorable and dominant. They're
terrible.
No, I said favorable.
Well, now I understand why you're saying they're the same word.
Drawing back the coin, hitting the karma. I would not be upset to see this karma get played draw right now.
Yeah, I think we can play this karma. We have a deny. We have... I like this as well. Getting this now, the ice shard does nothing.
Yeah, the ice shard does nothing here, actually.
So that's why I quite like the open attack. Ice shard only puts barrier on, and then just removes it. Now an ice shard also continues to do nothing. So we can pretty safely develop this karma now. We can heal face instead of set if we'd like.
But we are opting to go for the formula line now and draw another disciple. Oh man. Always Be Gaming Targon is like in an extremely dominant position. I said dominant this time. Are you happy?
You did indeed say dominant this time. We're on the same page now.
The question is, are we playing Disciple or are we playing Mixologist? No, we're playing... Are we looking to draw more? Are we...
I don't think drawing more is useful, but I do like healing face instead. How big is this coin? Is it only 2?
Yes, this coin is 2.
Okay.
Because we drew it this turn and it was only 1.
Okay. So that's not going to let us get this karma down. I think we're okay with that. We've got 2 turns to, like, look at a bunch of cards. So I think we're just okay to go to next turn. The other thing, you know... Oh, we are going to play the... Oh, we're going to... Oh, we're just flipping set.
Did we play 12 mana worth of spells or 12 mana worth of cards already? Yes, we did.
So we're probably going to blow up this Vladimir here.
Yup, and we're going to take 2 damage to face, and they're going to generate a card, or generate 2 cards now.
Generate 2 cards. But I think we're content to take this 2 points of burn.
Yeah.
And we can recall one of their units right now if we'd like.
I don't think it's really
because
worth
of this
it.
Gruesome Theater.
Crimson Pigeon and I forget what the cat card is.
Yeah, I don't remember what that's called either, but it is 2 1-drops, which is actually quite nice.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think we're going to see this Gruesome Theater get played. We're just going to end around here.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly reasonable. We don't lose it, so there's no reason to necessarily play it other than mana efficiency. Here we see another set in hand, so and a second, and the third set. So now if there's a develop, we can just stun out their board. And into no develop, we can block with the set and just redevelop it. I would expect to block, to stun the Scar Mother and the Braum here. And again, I don't think, from here, it really feels like there's just nothing to be done from Crowstorm's side.
Yeah, there's nothing that can really be done here. Oh, we got time windered.
Oh no, we got time twisted.
But
we got time tricked.
Luckily, we didn't go that far back and we didn't miss anything.
Indeed.
Are you ready to see a 5-minute game 3 Spider Mage because I feel like I feel like we're going into overtime before this game ends.
Yeah, it may be worthwhile for Crowstorm to even like. How do time rules work?
In regards to what?
What happens if they go to time in game 3?
If they go to time in game 3, it goes to who won game 1.
Yeah, so it's probably beneficial for Crowstorm to start letting this go.
Yeah, Crowstorm is okay with this at this point. They're okay with taking the loss at this point.
But they want to. If you're Crowstorm, you want to make ABG Targon win. You don't want to concede.
Wait. We're taking. Oh. This set is dying here.
Yeah, which I think is probably okay. But we'll need to kill one of their units.
It's fine because we have another 3-mana set in hand.
Right. It's a 4-mana set, but we also have a
4-mana set. Yeah, that's true.
Something for your nerves, boss.
And this does give a showstopper, so we can blow up this Scarmother Verena, and it blows up the entire board from Crowstorm's side.
Swing is extremely ambitious. I was okay with just letting this happen.
Yeah, I think this swing is a little. Yeah, it's a little much.
I was okay with just letting Showstopper kind of just blow up our board. Now we're kind of in this awkward spot where.
So the reason you do that is because it does force ABG to block and give up some of their units back, which is, it's definitely worthwhile. Rummage here, great hit with a Karma on the board.
Oh yeah, for sure. Second
Capsize,
Karma.
smooth mix-off, just none. Yeah, there's just nothing to be. Yeah, it's basically over. It's over for Crowstorm.
Yes, it's basically over, but we have so much in hand that we could stall out time even more.
Yep, which I mean, if you're Crowstorm, that is your line. I would expect to see the capsize. Oh, we're removing the capsize.
Yeah, I'm okay with
so we probably just want to get 12 mana worth of cards played this turn, so we can showstopper the Scarmother Verena, or we can just do this. In fact, because I know how math works.
What is this math you speak of?
I don't know. I definitely don't have a degree in it.
We're lore gamers. We let the eye do all the math for us.
True.
Is this? No, this isn't lethal. We're pushing
but it's getting
8,
close.
9, 10.
Nobody's tougher than me.
So we have the option to. Oh, we're doing this. I feel like if we play Concussive Palm here and just go wide.
I think that's probably the play. We're probably going to ship something back and then Concussive Palm.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
Come on, the people paid for a show.
Oh, we just also get 1,000,000 mana.
And also we get a showstopper.
Yep. We get 1,000,000 mana, a showstopper. We get to put 10 points of burn in our opponent's deck.
It's just a blood, darling. Jana, I am
I don't know why we didn't go for lethal right now. Like, we're running out of time here.
I think we will have lethal now, won't we? 5 plus 5. No, we're 1 point short of lethal.
2 points.
Will now also probably be 4 points short with this troll chant.
Yeah, like playing Concussive Palm here is actually like that was lethal.
Yeah, but we're drawing 5 cards next turn.
Yeah, but like,
and we're generating
but,
a spell.
But you're missing the real important part for ABG Targon. Look at the clock. We have 3 minutes left in hand. Like,
yeah,
we're burning at least another 40 seconds this turn right now. But
and
even
we're
though
playing
we do,
Rise.
Even though we do, yeah, we're playing Rise next.
Yeah.
Like, sure, we have lethal here now, but you have basically 8 minutes left to play a Rise game. That is not something that you want to do.
And the clock is still going through this finish animation.
Yeah.
There's 2 minutes and 58 seconds left, plus what, a 5-minute overtime?
Yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes of overtime.
So Rise has to win in 8 minutes.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna happen unless we draw at least 2 delves in the past off the mulligan. Then it is doable.
Yeah, what I'm I think the best case scenario is just a major brick from Crowstorm.
And that is not the case right now.
No, Crowstorm even has the one of
Oh, and we drew Banquet Hall right now.
Yeah, this is really just looking bad for for Crowstorm.
Okay, we have 2 delves. We have 2 delves.
We do have 2 delves. We can develop a Rise next turn. We have 2nd and 3rd Rise in hand.
But we are a little bit slowed down because we do see a Scorched Earth in hand on the side of the Crowstorm always wins, so they're able to take off one of these shards. But it doesn't matter also because we also have...
And there's the good one. We have the spell mana.
I got really confused for a second. I saw that animation and catch up. I'm like, wait a minute, why did we just double that spell?
Yeah, so I would expect we play a Rise here. I think that's probably our best bet.
Yes, I 100%
better than playing the second guy. And then we probably Rise spell into second rune.
So we are at turn 5 now. 50 seconds left until overtime happens now. We see another Spirits Unleash come out. Going to get so much value off of this Scar Grounds right now, Spider Mansion.
Yep. It is huge value. We find a Delve. We lose 2 Claws of the Past, which would have been huge in hand. But we're going to get this this stun spell, which is probably the next best rune to have here.
Yeah. It's going to buy us some time, but it's not going to buy us a ton of time here.
No, we're going to be able to save 5 damage. We're going to be able to get another rune out this turn. We are in our 5 minutes overtime. We're drawing a card. Rise is leveled. We drew Time Trick, which is huge. Can we fish far enough? And if not, can we survive next turn?
So we have the choice of playing this Rise spell right now. I like playing this Rise spell a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I think we started with the Rise spell. We found something. Oh! They did it! Rise is going to win.
No way!
Do they have enough?
They're
win. Going to have enough.
They have enough mana to basically... Oh, wait.
No, they're going to be 1 point of mana short.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
If the comes out right now, they're 1 point of mana short.
Yes.
But if they wait, if the Scorched Earth comes out after, Rise is going to win this game.
Oh
that is
my
going
God!
To do it.
Rise won.
Rise beat the timer. Is going to win within 5 minutes.
That's a 6-minute Rise game, Spider Mansion.
I'm in shock that Rise is going to be able to do it. On turn 6,
6 minutes.
In 6 minutes, from 3 minutes, down to 3 minutes down, Rise is going to have won the game. We're going to have to see Crowstorm rip this Scorched Earth right now, but it's just not going to be enough. Rise has the Nopify in hand, and that's going to do it.
6 minutes. I'm stuck on this. My brain is just like it's not
we're actually only
comprehending.
even at 5 minutes. They did it in 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
I'm just.
I am blown away.
I have no words. Holy.
Wow.
What?
And with that, Always Be Gaming Targon takes down Crowstorm Always Wins 2-1, losing the first game to Galio Elder Dragon Morgana, and then coming in with the reverse sweep, beating Scargrounds twice with Karma Sets and Rise, needing to win with Rise within 8 minutes and doing it in 5. Wow.
I have just 2 words to say. 6 minutes.
They did it.
That's all I can say. 6
minutes. I am in awe. They had 8 minutes and they did it.
Oh my god. I just have no words.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no words right now. Look at me. I'm a mess right now. My hair is a mess for me, just like pulling out my hair and just like trying to figure out what just like I'm still processing what just happened, Spider-Man. I'm still processing this. I don't comprehend what just happened.
I am in awe.
But congratulations to Always Be Gaming Targon. They have a really good chance of getting into playoffs now just off of that. There's still other games that have to finish that have to basically be the deciders of it, but I doubt they're not going to make it.
Yeah, I think with that they will have punched their way into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which starts next week.
Yes, it does.
And that's going to do it for week 5.
Yeah, it's been a wild regular season. To all you teams that are not going to make it, thank you for playing. Hopefully we'll be able to do another one. We don't know if it's in the cards yet. Get it? Card game.
So true.
I'm never gonna get old at making puns, but but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to keep doing this. I would love to keep doing this. I love this community. I love all you people. You've been awesome. But yeah, this isn't the end you're gonna see of us. We're still gonna be around here, but we still have the rest of playoffs to go. Which starting next week we are done with standard, or we are done with Eternal. We are moving back to standard.
Nice.
So with that, we will be seeing a format change next week. It will be all collaborative sets for our Swiss play-in rounds, and then we will be moving on to our King of the Hill format right after that. So any final remarks, Spider-Man, before we send it off?
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
6 minutes. I'm rounding up.
Incredible.
You just... mind blown.
Yeah.
So with that, I've been Hirsch. I've been joined by my good friend Spider-Man. Thank you for coming and casting with me once again. We will see you next week, same time, same Aegis channel. If you get that reference, you are definitely as old as I am. Stay safe, stay blessed, and we will see you next week for our play-in rounds.
Tell me where do I go